Hi, everyone. This is a video to give you more information about NYSSMA. I'm going to go through what is NYSSMA, when is NYSSMA, and why you should do NYSSMA, and then we'll go over the songs that you could choose for NYSSMA. All this information can be found on my VVS webpage. To get there, you go to the VVS website, the vvsschools.org, and where it says the arts, you're going to click on VVS Music and wait for that to load. And then you're going to click on Music Department Faculty. And then you're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom because there I am. And you click on my name. And then over to the side where it says NYSSMA, if you click on that, it has all of the information that I'm going to go over, plus more if you want to know more. So what is NYSSMA? Well, there's a lot of frequently asked questions, but basically NYSSMA stands for New York State School Music Association. You don't really need to know that, but that's what it stands for. NYSSMA is a chance for you to sing a solo. You'll work with me one-on-one in lessons. If you're at Weddell, lessons will be after school on Mondays and Thursdays. Not every Monday and Thursday. We'll have a schedule. And if you're at McAllister, lessons will be during recess. Not every recess. You'll be scheduled certain days. You'll typically have one of your recesses in a 6-day cycle will be with me. So like you might be scheduled every day 3 would be your lesson or something like that. I'll have a schedule outside my room. So NYSSMA is when you sing a solo for another music teacher. I don't even know who the music teacher is. And they tell you all the things that you're doing well and how you can improve as a singer. It's a great experience. I highly recommend it. You would be starting as a level 1. There are 6 different levels. And then there's also something called All-State. That's more for when you're in high school, but All-State is when you audition to be in a very select chorus, which is a lot of fun. If you're selected for All-State, that means you are one of the best singers of the entire state of New York. So doing NYSSMA now will help prepare you for that. So it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of work, I won't lie, but you'll have a lot of fun with it, and you get to take lessons, and you'll see that you'll become one of the top singers in your school by the end of it. And there's some other information in here. I'm in the room with you for NYSSMA. I don't leave you hanging. After you sing your solo, you do a little sight reading, not that much, but don't worry about the sight reading. I over-prepare you for sight reading because I know people get a little nervous. So NYSSMA this year is going to be on Friday, May 13th and Saturday, May 14th over at Central Valley School District. That's out in Ilion, close to Herkimer. I try to put everybody on Friday, May 13th. Somebody else makes the schedule, but I request Friday, May 13th because then I have a bus available for you. But you don't have to take the bus if you don't want to. It takes about 10 minutes when you're there. You go in, you sing, and then you're done. It does cost $16 to do it. So if you're doing NYSSMA for me and you're doing NYSSMA for band or orchestra, then that's going to be $32 because you're doing 2 NYSSMAs. If the money is a problem, please talk to me. I will find you the money. I promise. If you want to do NYSSMA and money's a problem, I will get you the money. Not a big deal. But it does cost $16. I need the money no later than Friday, February 4th. Okay? It could either be cash or you can make it a check and make it out to VVS bands because we have to put all the money in one spot and then the school sends one check over. Here are all the songs that you get to choose from. Now with NYSSMA, I get a book, and in that book, it says, here are all the songs you could do for level 1. And I go through that whole book and I see what songs do we have. And I have 5 of them. I have the Gallant Knight, Tell Me Why, Edelweiss, Simple Gifts, and Sit Down Sister. We're going to listen to all 5 of them right now. And then at the end, you'll tell me which one you want to do for NYSSMA. You don't have to do the same one as your friend. Everybody can have completely different songs, or you could all do the same song, which is totally fine. I will work with whatever song you pick. So Sit Down Sister. Let's take a listen to it. I think this is the one that I got to update the song, because all of them should have just the piano part. And if it's just the piano part, it would say accompaniment only. With vocal part should be with me singing along. I think this one I made a mistake, so I got to fix it. So I'll sing in the video for this one. So Sit Down Sister. Let me pull up the music so you could see it along with me. And for Sit Down Sister, this is a good one if you like to sing kind of low. Let's try it. Oh, won't you sit down? Lord, I can't sit down. Oh, won't you sit down? Lord, I can't sit down. Oh, won't you sit down? Lord, I can't sit down, 'cause I just got to heaven, gonna look around. Who's that yonder dressed in red? Must be the children that Moses led. Who's that yonder dressed in white? Must be the children of the Israelite. Oh, won't you sit down? Lord, I can't sit down. Oh, won't you sit down? Lord, I can't sit down. Oh, won't you sit down? Lord, I can't sit down, 'cause I just got to heaven, gonna look around. Second line. Who's that yonder dressed in blue? Must be the children that are coming through. Who's that yonder dressed in black? Must be the hypocrites are turning back. Oh, won't you sit down? Lord, I can't sit down. Oh, won't you sit down? Lord, I can't sit down. Oh, won't you sit down? Lord, I can't sit down, 'cause I just got to heaven, gonna look around. And then we go to the end. 'Cause I just got to heaven, gonna look around. So there's a lot of different parts to this song. I did a lot of switching back and forth because it does repeat in the song. If you notice, it says first time DS, second time DSL coda. So you sang it through the first time. Here's the DS. That's where you go back to. So this one, it's only 2 pages, but you're flipping it back and forth. The next one we have is Simple Gifts. This is a great one if you like to sing high. It has some really cool parts in it. But again, this one is if you like to sing high, I would pick this one. This one, there's no flipping around. You just go from first page all the way to the last. I'll sing along with you. Tis a gift to be simple, tis a gift to be free, tis a gift to come down where we ought to be. And when we find ourselves in a place just right, 'twill be in the valley of love and delight. Tis a gift to be simple, tis a gift to be free, tis a gift to come down where we ought to be. And when we find ourselves in a place just right, we'll be in the valley of love and delight. When true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend we shan't be ashamed. To turn will be our delight, till by turning we come round right. And then you have some ahs. Ah. True simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend we shan't be ashamed. To turn will be our delight, till by turning and that's the end of the song. I know it looks like there's another page. I just accidentally scanned the back page. So that is a good one if you like to sing high. The next one is called Edelweiss. Now, Edelweiss is from The Sound of Music. This one doesn't go too high. It doesn't go too low. It's just right in the middle. Let me just pause it real quick and I'll show you the music. You do sing it twice, so it repeats the whole song pretty much. But I'll show you where that goes. So here is Edelweiss. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright, you look happy to meet me, blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Repeat the beginning. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright, you look happy to meet me, blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. So obviously the trickiest part is this ending, which we would focus on when we're learning this, but it's from the musical The Sound of Music. And if you're wondering, Edelweiss is a flower. The next one that you could choose from is called Tell Me Why. This one is not the Backstreet Boys version. Let's take a listen to it. Let me pull that up. There we go. Tell Me Why. This one does have a repeat, and you just read the top line the first time and the second line the second time. Oh, tell me why the stars do shine. Oh, tell me why the ivy twines. Oh, tell me why the skies are blue, and I will tell you just why I love you. Then you go back to the beginning, and it starts with because. Because God made the stars to shine. Because God made the ivy twine. Because God made the sky so blue. Because God made you, that's why I love you. And then the last one is, whoops, let me get that back there. The last one is just for my boys. They get an extra choice because sometimes boys' voices change. So this is for my boys' voices who are very low. This is called the Gallant Knight. Whoops, I'm actually going to open up the vocal part so that way you can hear a guy singing it. Let's also get the music up. This one, there's no repeats. You just go from the beginning all the way to the end.
High above the snow-white cliffs of Dover by the sea, there lives a bold, courageous knight who rides a trusty steed. Sound your battle cry, and he will soon be nigh. Fast he will ride to be there by your side. The gallant knight is he, yes, the gallant knight is he. Danger comes at every pass, but none can slow his stride. Standing strong in every test, he wields his sword with pride. Sound your battle cry, and he will soon be nigh. Fast he will ride to be there by your side. The gallant knight is he, yes, the gallant knight is he. Some men say the gallant knight is just the stuff of dreams, but I have seen him face to face, and he gave this charge to me. Sound your battle cry, and he will soon be nigh. Fast he will ride to be there by your side. The gallant knight is he, yes, the gallant knight is he. Fast he will ride to be there by your side. The gallant knight is he.
Now, I know on paper it looks like it's high, but it sounds low. That's because if you look at the beginning, it's the bass clef. So it's the lower notes. So that's only an option for my guys because sometimes the guys sing a little bit lower than the girls. So your choice of which song you would like to do, you have those 5 different choices: Sit Down Sister, Simple Gifts, Edelweiss, Tell Me Why, and the Gallant Knight, just for the guys only. When you're older and you do the higher levels, level 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, the music does start to become music you start to recognize. I know a lot of these songs you may not know, but as you get older, you might start to recognize a lot of these songs. So yes, if you're into singing solos, this is the perfect thing for you. Let me know which song you want to do.